I'd say for me, the first day of shooting, because you have.
And this is your first film.
This is my first feature. I made shorts before, but this
is an actress and.
Yeah, but this is my first feature film as a director, and I would say because you spent so much time in pre-production and thinking about this and talking to your actors and working on these details, and then you have in your mind's eye, and then the day is upon you where you have to take in your mind's eye and make that a reality with all these other people who can't read your mind, and so you have to kind of, it's all on you to make this really happen. So I think for me, I had that the first day was sort of the biggest moment of like, oh my God, you know, and then I think the way to get through that, and for me, I see a lot of parallels between being a filmmaker and being an actor. I think for me, to get through it, it's just like a performance where you just have to step on the stage and just go. Just throw yourself in. Because you can only prep to a certain point, and then at that point you just have to go, and then it kind of starts happening. And you know, and then all the work that you've done actually starts to kind of pay off, and you know, and it goes the way it's supposed to, but the end game seems so far away when you're starting something like this.
You can't really sort of capture it all in your head yet. To me, it's a tremendous act of faith to start a film.
Yeah.
Because you can't really hold it all together. Maybe Hitchcock could. But anybody else want to talk about that moment?
This is going to sound really almost arrogant, but my moment of doubt comes right before the screening's about, like, movie's done, right before a screening's about to take place.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
that's just what I was going to say.
Yeah, you're freaking
Nobody's
out.
seen it but your friends and your fellow editors.
No. Like, even tonight, it's going to happen to me tonight.
Yeah, and me tonight.
I've seen it succeed, had amazing screenings. It will happen to me tonight.
Every single time.
Oh, it's painful. It's just, it's so
Yeah, I never
stressful. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm you know, somebody will like check a cell phone, or someone will like go to the bathroom or something. I'm just like, oh my God. It's going to be, they hate it, and then it ends, and it's great. It's just like reading the audience. You know, you get a laugh or something, but oh.
But see, I never think that, because I feel at that point it's so out of my hands. It's kind of like, at that point when the screening starts, I mean, obviously I'm nervous, but at that point, like, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just kind of like, well.
But that's the problem. As
You
a
are-
director, you've got it in your hands. You're making the choices.
Yeah.
As you're making the choices, you're in control. When it's finished,
But you gotta
Jesus
let
Christ!
it move along. Just gotta let it move along. Do
Well,
his thing.
Yeah, you can, but as he said, that first screening
Sure.
is the moment of truth. You know, that's when you know if you've just wasted the last 3 years of your life, or if you've done something worthwhile. That's when the doubt comes in.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I don't let myself have any doubt. It's like when I'm writing it, when I'm fundraising, every step of the way, it's like it's like confidence is a big deal. I'm not a great public speaker, but like I like to psych myself up before Q&As. It's like just walk up there with confidence. It'll be great. It's tough.
Lauren, you never have any moments of doubt.
Oh, no, never. You know, there's just so many decisions you have to make all day, every day. You can't sit there and doubt yourself every step of the way. You kind of have to, like what you guys were saying, just like go with it. But you know, for me, it's especially on reservations. It was so much about the acting and the actors and the dialogue that if that failed, so I was so tapped into trying to make sure that worked. And this is a really bad analogy. I'm going to get a lot of crap for saying this, but like it's almost like, you know, that movie Babe with the pig, and the pig is the one that can actually talk to the sheep, right? You're the pig. Like, no, seriously, the actors, they're like the sheep. They want to go all different directions, and you're the pig. You're the only one that can really communicate.
Let me get this straight. Actors are sheep.
Well, see, I knew it.
Okay, sorry.
But you're the pig, and you can talk to them, and everything's going well. You're like, okay, we're going to go over here. Yeah, great. And then we're going to go over here. And then everybody's lining up right, and the crowd's applauding, and it's wonderful, everything. And then all of a sudden, they start, like, they don't understand you anymore. Like, your mouth is moving, but they're looking at you, and guess what? They're doing their own thing. And there's this moment where you're going, oh, God, I'm not, like, I had these two people on a ledge, right? There's this, like, suicide scene in my movie, and after a few takes, we're all, the three of us, we're jamming, we're in there together, we're talking about it, we're understanding each other, we're going with the moment, and all of a sudden they start talking to each other, and I'm kind of like this third, I'm the pig, but the sheep aren't listening anymore, like the sheep don't understand me. And that was the scariest moment for me, I think, on the set, because suddenly I felt like I wasn't in control. But the beauty of it is, at that point, if you've done your job correctly, you don't have to be in control anymore. And I didn't realize it then, in the middle of the night at 4 a.m., you know, I was waiting for the next train to come by because we were shooting in the parking lot with the train going by every 10 minutes. But later, when we got in the editing room and we found, oh my God, that's the best take. You know, that's when you realize that you kind of have, like, you can be the pig, but you have to let, you know, the sheep do their thing. So for me, that was my moment of
I love the
doubt.
analogy, and also the idea that you really didn't need to talk your actors down off the ledge.
Well, luckily for me, it was only like 6 feet off the
I know.
ground.
Hey, don't give it away. It's a
Yeah.
frightening scene.
No, but it's frightening, and it's also like a moment of release as a director when they've gotten it and they don't need you anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
You know,